What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up the flag. Family, I need you to smash up the like, smash up the like, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. Boy, I can't wait to go in on this one, but I'm gonna let a few hundred of y'all come in first, and I'll give out some shout outs in the meantime. What's up, Don Cooley? Dallas in the building, Big Bro Media. What up? BPO TV in the building. What's up? Erica Nicole McCray. What up, Erica? What it do? Turn off that cap lock. You dig? I'm going in, fam. I'm going in. What's up, Kevin Andrews? I'm going in. I'm going in. Well. ESPN has been accused of hiring Stephen A. Smith and Malika Andrews to do their dirty work. What is their dirty work? Throwing black people under the bus, talking down on the black man and the black woman and the black child. Well, I don't know if they've been talking down on black kids yet. Yeah, maybe I'm sure they've said something bad about at least LeBron James's kids. In any event, these two have a penchant for having an unsurmountable amount of aggression when it comes to black athletes who may have fallen short of the glory of God and their parents' expectations. They got major energy, fam. Now, who are these accusers? I start off with myself. And I'll go as far as saying so many other people that are in media, specifically black media. That's why you got to support that. That's why I support it. Because we have to have a medium where we can offer an alternative to their narrative. See, before we got to social media, all we had was ESPN and what they allowed us to do and say. All we had is CNN, Fox, and ABC, CBS, and they controlled the narrative, and they kept they ran a tight ship. They kept a vice on them boys and girls' necks. Hand-picking the ones, hand-picking the coconuts that they would allow to come in and speak on behalf of the black community. They always use them. It's master puppetry, fam. It's just master manipulation. How they can just hire somebody from a marginalized group and have them to speak on sports or whatever, or news, but have them specifically there to speak on black issues. Black issues where they control the narrative. So when they control the narrative, they control what's coming out of that black person's mouth that they're giving that check to. And the only reason why they hire them is so that they can control the narrative, so that they can control black bodies. That's right. I said it. I said it. They want to control black bodies by any means necessary, and one of their greatest weapons are these so-called black analysts and commentators and writers, hosts, Those are some of their greatest weapons. They can destroy a community without even pushing a button to let a bomb go off. They ain't got to even squeeze the trigger. And they can rob you of your dignity without a gun. Yeah, fam. I'm on to them. I don't trust none of them. And I mean none of them. This chick, Malika Andrews and Stephen A's stepping fetchedness could not be more pronounced as it has been over the last several days regarding this issue with Josh Giddey, a white player for the Oklahoma Thunder who was accused of being in some improper relationship with an underage girl who is in junior high school. They refuse to give their opinions like they typically do when there is a black athlete involved in something, or a coach or an owner. They quit to give their opinion. They don't care about facts. They don't wait until the investigation has concluded. They immediately start running that trap, just like Malika did when how you say his name? Udoka. Man, I can't say the guy's name. Udoka. He's a coach for the Houston Rockets. But let me look at his name, because that's really disrespectful not to even be able to say his name right there. Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka, when he was accused of an improper relationship that was consensual with some women who was working within the Boston Celtics organization, Malika Andrews lost her shit. She lost it. She went on Stephen A. Smith and gave him a piece of her mind. Stop it, Stephen A. She went on running that mouth talking about how Ime Udoka she was talking about how the Boston Celtics need to get on the gas. She wanted Ime Udoka to be gone immediately. She took the side of having limited information and no patience for the Boston Celtics to offer a complete explanation of what was going on. Let me see if I can find that quote. Oh, this is what she said. She said that it was frustrating to her that the Celtics declined to say exactly what the rule breaking was that led us to this point. Yeah. And she was angry, very, very angry. I mean, the anger that you could, she was very angry. But when she talked about Josh Giddey and there being an investigation, and keep in mind, fam, this was no proof, no nothing. It was just an investigation going on. But she demanded to know what was going on. She demanded information, additional information from the organization. But now that it's a white guy, it's Oklahoma, she's like, well, let's wait and see. In fact, this dude, Josh Giddey, has not missed one game, fam, let alone being reprimanded in any manner. He ain't missed one game. He hasn't missed no money. But he's being accused of something that is considered to be more egregious than an improper relationship with a coworker. He's been accused of having sex with an underage girl. Yet Josh hasn't missed a game. The coach said that he will continue to be in the lineup. And you know what Malika said? We will continue to update this story as news develops. NBA Today. She left with an upbeat NBA Today. Y'all see the double standard? It's very clear. The double standard is very clear, fam. It ain't even, at this point, it ain't even something that you can, hide. It's not even something you can hide. The double standard is very, very clear. So ESPN has been exposed. They've been exposed for a long time now. Same thing with TNT, who uses Charles Barkley cross-dressing ass to throw black people under the bus. They've been exposed a long time ago. They've been exposed. Been exposed. Charles Barkley throw black people under the bus every chance he get. But a lot of y'all get confused because he tell jokes. He make fun and he makes you laugh. So you allow the entertainment part to throw you off. So he makes you laugh. So when he put on them earrings and wigs and high heel shoes and dresses and prance around like a woman, that feminine energy, y'all just, Charles, I like Charles. That's why they say they like Charles. He tell it like it is. He tells it like it is in a dress. He tells it like it is. They like him. The bigger you are, if you're a black man, the bigger you are, and the more emasculated you are, the safer they are, the more they like you, the safer they feel. They ain't nothing more accepted in this world than a big emasculated black male. Yeah, one of them big bucks, emasculated. Nothing more accepted. Nothing more loved. I ain't say respected. They don't respect him. They do not respect him. Because I'm going to tell you, the moment he says something against them, they coming for him. And what usually happens? He just make a little apology, get back in line. Because sometimes the slave will get out of pocket. He'll think that he has the same rights as, his oppressor does. And he'll get out of line every now and then, when they build him up so high, he'll get out of line and think he can just talk freely and behave freely. Then they smack him across the head, then he get back in line. Like Stephen A is going to do. Stephen A I don't believe Stephen A going to be on air in the next 2 years. Stephen A is already getting too big for his britches. He already talks really tough. He really talks tough, but only when he's talking about black people. Only when he's addressing black athletes and people who have a problem with him. That's the only time Stephen A talk really, really tough. He never had that same energy when it comes to white folks or anybody else. He don't have that same energy. Imagine if Jerry Jones was a black owner. He would have went in on Jerry Jones if Jerry Jones was a black owner who took pictures with a mob of black boys who was trying to intimidate some white students who was just simply trying to come in to go to class. I don't care how many years ago it was. He would have lost his mind because they are wired. They are wired to be more aggressive with black egregiouses. They're wired to be more aggressive with black grievances. When a black person violate or is accused of violating something, they are wired. They're hardwired. Malika Andrews, Stephen A, Charles Barkley, and the rest of them, they're wired to be more aggressive in their criticism. more vocal in their criticism about Black people. They're hardwired. It ain't even something you can already see what they're gonna do. You already know the play. Before they even open their mouth, you already know exactly what they're gonna say. You already know exactly how they're gonna approach it. You know they're gonna act tough. But boy, when it comes to them white boys, boy, they be quiet. Ben Roethlisberger was accused of raping 2 women. And you know what they did? Grab that broom and where that rug at? Hold that rug up for me. Ben Roethlisberger kept on playing. Roethlisberger kept on playing. I think they suspended him for a few games or whatever, but he kept on playing. And they ain't talked about it since. They tried to let that sweep that Chad Willard deal under the rug. But I kept it alive and a few others kept it alive. We kept the story alive. Like now, we see what's happening. Josh Giddey ain't getting off the hook, and Brett Favre ain't getting off the hook. We gonna hold Brett Favre and Josh Giddey accountable, like they would be held accountable if they were Black. If they played fair, we wouldn't even be talking about this right now. We'd just let the wheels of justice spin and just let it happen. But we already know it's a double standard. This dude is out on the court every day playing basketball like ain't nothing ever happened. He's still playing. And ain't nobody saying nothing. The reporters in his city ain't saying nothing. The fans ain't even saying anything. They just going to the games and everything like ain't nothing ever happened. This is sex with an underage girl, something that they crucified R. Kelly for. Yeah, crucified R. Kelly for it. But Josh Giddey get a pass. I'm not buying it, fam. Let me put up a picture of this dude. Where is this picture? Put this picture up, man. This guy. He get a pass. Now he's 21 now, but the girl was allegedly a junior in high school when the video of him and her were taken, where he was inappropriately touching on her. And, he was behind her, doing what men do when they stand behind women up close and hold them and grab them around the waist, whatever. Yeah. The fact that Stephen A. Smith would defend Malika Andrews tells you that ESPN is panicking about people coming down on them for their hypocrisy. Keep in mind, Malika Andrews went on Stephen A's show to clown him about Ime Udoka. Went on his show, tried to clown him. He had to check her. And now he's defending her. Malika Andrews is my colleague. Man, Malika Andrews would throw his ass under the bus in a heartbeat. Malika Andrews don't like him. Let me tell you something about me, fam. If I fuck with you, I'm stuck with you. But if I'm your enemy, I'm going to go out of my way to be your most formidable enemy. I'm going to go out my way to make sure you ain't never had an enemy as great as me. And I don't forget. I don't forgive. I don't forget. Not when it comes to these enemies. Because they gunning for me, so I'm gunning for them. So why would he do that? Why would he come to her aid unless the higher up said, now get on out there, boy, and get Malika's back. She needs you right now, little boy. Get on out there, boy. You want that 10 million a year? You want to keep making that 10 million a year? Well, you get out there and you say word for word what I tell you to, boy. You don't run nothing but your mouth. Des Bryant was right about Malika Andrews. He was right about Stephen A. He should never have apologized. He should not have apologized to Malika Andrews. I would have never apologized, not to her. I'm not saying I'm incapable of apologizing, but I wouldn't apologize to her. Des Bryant argued that Malika Andrews went out of her way to demean Black athletes such as Charlotte Hornets rookie Brandon Miller, who was charged in a wrongful death lawsuit by the family of Jamea Harris, who died at a shooting that took place near the University of Alabama campus in January. So he said this while Giddy's allegations have received little airtime. These were his words. He said, "You went out of your way to crucify Brandon Miller on draft day over something he didn't even do. Why haven't you said anything about Josh Giddey? I advise you not to make this a black and white thing." Des also went as far as to call Malika Andrews a puppet. And he suggested she was raised by her parents wrongly. But then he came back on Wednesday, November 29th, and said this: "I ain't talking about the situation no more unless Stephen A. Smith or Malika Andrews want to talk on air. But I do want to apologize for coming so aggressive at Malika Andrews. But I do wonder if she even realizes how certain things look. Shouldn't have apologized. And you ain't got to wonder. She know. She don't have to wonder. You know she know how certain things look. That's why she says the things that she says. She knows how it looks. That's why they put her in that position. And what did she do to get in that position at such a young age? What did she do to climb the ladder of success? Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. He should have never apologized. I would have said what I had to say and I would have stood on it. ESPN has been exposed for using Black employees who have airtime to undermine the plight of the Black community. Don't get so caught up in the entertainment that goes on ESPN that you get caught up in the matrix and you believe what these people who work for them says, because they're bought and paid for. They've been bought and paid for. And if they ain't been bought and paid for, they're not going to be there long. So don't get me wrong. You can not be bought and paid for, but you ain't going to be there as long as Stephen A. Smith and not be bought and paid for. Going into the comments. King James, what's up? It's that Global Show 44. What's up, Global Show 44? I like giving them shout outs to the people who got brands, you know, trying to build a YouTube channel and stuff like that up. It don't cost me nothing to give a shout out. See, that's the thing about having a YouTube channel, whatever. Fam, if you got heat, people gonna rock with you. If people like what you do, they gonna rock with you. If they don't like what you do, they ain't gonna rock with you. It's as simple as that. So ain't nobody who like me gonna stop liking me because they start liking somebody else. They just gonna like both of us. So it ain't gonna take nothing from me to give somebody else a shout out. What's up, Muffy? Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the Jones Podcast. What up? Ruth Robinson. What it do? Jason Jackson. What's up, Miss Jazzy? What it do? Brother Man. Who is that? Willetta. What's up, Willetta? Willetta White in the building. Double dub. Florida Marlins. What's up? Who is that? Christopher Milton. What's up, Chris? St. Louis in the building. Game changer. What it do? Tim Perk Studios. What up, Fifth Ward? Who is Miss Jazzy? Miss Jazzy is our moderator. That's who Miss Jazzy is. Show a little respect around here when you come up in here, man. That's the moderator. That's the top moderator around here. Miss Jazzy be on it. What's up, Chris Smith? Michael Dobbins, what up? Cecilia Bryant. Who's that? Remy Martin? Maureen. What's up, Maureen Stein? Yeah, fam, I got another live coming up at 3:00, so I'm gonna shut it down in a few seconds, a couple of minutes or so, because I do have another live to do. And I think this is gonna be equally as good. This is gonna fire y'all up. This next live, y'all gonna really get fired up on this next one. What's up, Mike? Microwave. Michael C. Henry. M.D. Williams, what it do? John Clark. Brighter Day Logistics in the house. Jerome Epps. What up, Boston? James Mitchell. Michael Scissorhands. What's up, Eddie Wilson? Josh Padilla. What it do? Orange County, California. Jermaine Taylor. Sham Allah. Jose, what up? Darren J. What's up, Darren J? And Sean Bates. All right, fam, that's my time. I appreciate y'all for joining the live. Yeah, but drop a comment, fam. Hey, give me a thumbs up. First, hit that like button before y'all leave, but give me a thumbs up if you believe that ESPN has hired Stephen A. Smith, Malika Andrews, and other blacks to do their dirty work on the black community. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, them people ain't doing all of that. They ain't doing that. You're reading too much into it. Thumbs down if you don't believe it. Thumbs up if you believe ESPN is using blacks to sell other blacks out. Drop a comment, fam. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.